All right. So the first thing I would like to get into is something that's really been bothering me lately, and we'll probably see it in in the first match that we play, and I'm sure you have all seen it as well. And it's indicative of online multiplayer games. We're never going to get away from it, but I think it still stands to be said out loud. This game specifically has been engineered and designed to be a teamwork based game. There's three classes of ships: destroyers, cruisers, and battleships. Battleships being the strongest yet slowest, cruisers being multifaceted between speed and power, and then, of course, destroyers being paper thin with armor, yet being able to go undetected and whatnot. In real in the real world, these three ships would work together closely, communicate with each other. The destroyer's main purpose is to kill other destroyers, to make sure that a destroyer does not wreck the battleship, being the main gun ship that will do the most damage and win any battle. It doesn't matter where you are on the seas, the battleships win the battles. If it's just a ship fight, if there's planes involved, we're not going to get into that. But ship to ship, battleships are the most devastating thing in the ocean. Cruisers, their job is to, again, protect the battleship, but hunt destroyers, as they can be devastating to destroyers, and also keep the other cruisers busy so they can be targeted by the battleships. Battleships fight other battleships, and then anything that's left, if you're a cruiser and your destroyer is left, everybody shoot at the battleship. Sink the battleships. That's it. But there's been this in almost every game I've played, with exception of today's or yesterday's upload. Everybody seems to be lone gunning it. You're not going to win many battles if you don't work with your team. If you're not in a, what do they call it? A division. And working with friends, which I don't know why it's limited to three people right now. I get it. Three people, three classes of ships. Each person has a class of ship you go out and play, but that's, it prevents unbalancing if three people are playing battleships or so on and so forth. But either way, you still have to be able to work together as a team with your other teammates, or you're not going to win many games. Sure, you're going to get a lot of damage and you're going to have really cool videos and so on and so forth, but sometimes, and with some of the challenges, it's not about who can get the most damage. How many games can you play? And with the update that's coming, I believe in September, so just shortly, there's going to be ranked play. And ranked play is going to be, sure, your damage and your abilities are going to be very important and key, and that's how you're going to move up the ladders and get recognized and whatnot. But you're also going to need help from your other teammates. And if you ask for help, and your teammate says negative, or vice versa, they ask for help and then you say negative, how many times are you going to run into the same player? How apt are they going to be able to want to help you in the future? And you may say, well, what are the odds of me running into the same people, twice in a row? Well, they're very high. I can tell you, because I've muted a lot of people, because there's guys out there that play with music on, or they're talking to their wives, or the kids are screaming in the background, or their dog's licking their balls, something like that. But it's annoying. I don't, focus on the game. I don't want to hear your rap music, your trap DJ, hardcore screamo music in the background. I want to hear what I'm doing. And so I've muted a bunch of players, and I can't tell you how many times every day that I end up in a match on the same team with those same people. So that being said, I understand this is an online multiplayer game. I get that. Most of the time, 95% of the time, you're going to have Run and gunners, lone wolves, that's the way it's going to be. But please, if at all possible, try to promote what this game was designed for specifically. Try to promote in the games that you play and your philosophies as well. Team-based playing. Protect your team. You're gonna win more games. That is what I have to say about that. Alright, let's open our crates, see what kind of goodies we got. Now, I bought 9 crates so far, and I've gotten 1 Tier 3 German battleship. So, let's cross our fingers. Hey! We got the Konig! Oh, we're so gonna play with that. We have got the Konig out of a crate. Alright. Yes, sir. Out of 12 boxes, we've gotten 2 German battleships. Woohoo! And look, we can buy the final upgrade for the Nagato, which is an engine, so we get to increase our speed. Alright. A rare achievement, Tinkering Aficionado. Alright. Let's check out our new German battleship, the Konig. First, let's assign our commander. Right now, I am using... Who am I using? Because the other ship that I got was the Kaiser, and I'm using Richard Shearer on it. So, what are we using for old Richard? Or Reinhard. Reinhard. In the battleships. Right now, increase the chance of HE shells causing a fire, over ramming damage, and torpedo speed. Because, well, let's hold on. It doesn't have... Alright. I didn't think it had torpedoes. Okay. On this one, we're increased the main battery traverse speed, because getting your guns around faster is always a good thing over concealment and torpedo visibility range, which on a battleship is trash. Increasing the maximum speed of the ship, always great. Again, torpedoes don't matter on this one. Increase maximum range of main battery, the farther you can shoot. You don't have to be as close. That is always a great thing. And for an inspiration right now, we are using William Sims, who is up to 14, and I have the first level of his legendary status opened. So, alright. So we're going to select him as our battleship captain. Well, let's check this out. What can we add to it? We can main battery traverse speed and reload time. Dispersion of main battery, -7%. Alright, and secondary battery firing range and dispersion. Okay, we're going to take that modification. I like dispersion mods myself. Dispersion builds. What is the first booster for this one? Let's see, what else are we going to get? Hull targeting system, so you get a range increase. Well, we haven't even actually played with it yet. So, let's see. And then the stats on this, 41,000, almost 42,000 hit points, 23% damage to set, or 23% chance to set on fire with your HE. It is 3,400 damage, and maximum AP shell damage 8,300. We can reach out there 14.5 kilometers. Takes 26 seconds to reload, 180 seconds, or 50 seconds to do 180 from side to side. So we've got firing range of 4.7 for the secondary armaments. So let's take the Konig out and see what she'll do. Again, we just got this ship out of a crate. So out of 12 ships, we've got, or 12 crates, we've got 2 battleships. And one of the guys I stream with, another gentleman, he bought 53 crates and only got 1 ship. So odds are in our favor. Gonna get some caffeine real quick. Alright, let's get into it.
Action stations.
Thank you for the smoke screen, my friend. See what kind of damage we can deal with this ship. Take what I can get. Oh, surprise, furry taco. Come on, reload, reload.
The ship is on fire.
Wow. The AP damage on this is not great. There we go, there's a citadel.
Problem solved, sir. All forces, capture that area.
Bye-bye, Furitaka. Really? Really? What the shit? Oh! Alright. Time to go. We wanted to go over there anyway, didn't we? Yeah.
taken the lead.
Okay. This is better. Not super impressed with the AP damage on this ship, but throw one more salvo and then we'll throw out some HE. At 23%, to catch on fire, or set on fire, still not great odds. There's a Tejas.
Our team has taken the lead.
Wasn't actually aiming at him, I was aiming at the Kaiser, but whatevs. Oh, he's gonna shoot at me now, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I knew it. I apologize. I did not mean to offend you, sir. I'm about to shit on you with my fiery goodness, but... Get fucked.
Our victory is in sight.
Nice little trick I learned from playing with the Atlanta.
Enemy severely damaged.
Nice brisk little reload time on this, though. And let's say goodbye to the Kaiser. Oh, that was horrible dispersion.
designated target. Affirmative.
No, that wasn't me that shot at you. Yeah, alright, I see where you're going with that. I should have let you more.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
No, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Nope, you're not looking at me. You're definitely not looking at me. Okay, that works for me. Get fucked! Wow. Konig. Not a bad ship. Horrid dispersion. That makes me first on the team. Fuck yeah, I'll take that. 69,000 damage, 140,000 coin. Oh, let's see. Finish that, blah, blah, blah. Alright.